Hello! Well, the sun is out and we're going to go to another show and give you a bit of a tour around. This time it is the Yorkshire Motorhome and Campervan show. It's in Harrogate. We're on our way. Let's go and take a look. Right, let's get into the show then now. This does hold a little bit of a special memory for us because the first time we ever came to this show was the weekend after we placed the order for our new van. So that was a year ago, and we've spent the last year going around all the different shows trying to keep ourselves entertained while waiting for our new van. But really like this show. It's such a pretty entrance to this. It's surrounded by fields and stuff as you go in. It's really a lovely show. Loads of daffodils, yeah. It's always a spring show, so brings a bit of joy to the summertime. Some indoor area, some outdoor area. Let's go and get in.
You'll be lucky if you get it on at all at the minute.
Oh, you got my hair! Well, this is a good start. The dogs are allowed inside. Inside. There she is, look.
Oh, lucky pup.
Right.
I'm quite liking the look of this nice blue Rockwell. The inside of our Sven.
Well, we might have a bit of a plan for a rug though, mightn't we? So have to stay tuned for that. Right, are we going to do this in some kind of order?
Well, if we'd picked up a show guide, which Will was keen for us not to pick up, we might actually know what's where.
I've got a show guide. Let's start having a wander then.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad Speeds are here. They've always got some amazing looking Ford Custom Transits that they do. This one in race red, look at that. Always like these. Don't know whether I've ever seen one which is nearly £79,000 before though. Sounds like a lot of money for a custom Transit, but it does look very special. Let's have a quick peek inside and just see. Always feels with these Speeds like there's just kind of any colour combo you want. Obviously there's a nice, I think they call it magnetic grey on the Fords with a blue pop top, blue leather inside. Then they've got this Adventurer model which is orange and the magnetic grey colour. Really looking quite spectacular, I have to say. Sarah's crafting again.
Well, no, I'm relying on somebody else's craftiness. I quite
so what
like
have you
these.
found? Which stands this? Happy Caravaner. Happy Caravaner.
Handmade accessories. So there are bags and hanging storage pods. These are new.
We did actually see these guys in Norfolk, didn't we?
Yes.
And really love the stuff there. But they've got new prints, they've got the bits and pieces, they've got tent fabrics and things now as well. But you quite fancy one of these, don't you?
I like these. It's almost an oilcloth, it feels like.
And we could hang one of those on a hook at the back of the van. You just put your phone in overnight or something like
cables
that.
Grab that, we'll have that. We're having that one, are we?
What are they, £11?
£11.
That's nice.
That's nice. I like it.
So the inside of this show is in two halls. We've just had a quick look round one of them where we saw Happy Caravaner, and we're just going to have a look round in this other hall. This is quite a lot bigger, this hall, and it's got a few more vans and other bits and pieces in. So let's take a look. Oh, it's nice that rolling homes are here, hun. I remember seeing these at the show, the Darwin. So this is based on a Volkswagen Crafter. And I remember when we looked at these at the show, the build quality in these is superb. So these are a really nice layout. They're a rear bathroom, which you can see there, which you can obviously block off with the door, as the lady's doing there for us. And at the front here, you've got a split between the kitchen hob on one side and then the sink on the other. So underneath here is your sink. Really nice quality metal fittings, taps, everything in here. Also got a microwave in this one as well as an oven. So plenty of flexibility. Also got an induction hob as well as your gas. Obviously big built-in Thetford fridge with a little freezer compartment as well. and obviously your twin seats at the front there. So Rolling Homes have also got a Livingston here, which is a long wheelbase transporter, and as you can see inside, we've got 2 individual RIB seats which convert into the bottom bed, 2 singles. Obviously it's also got a pop top, so you can sleep up there too, but this one also has a bit of a rear layout in terms of kitchen, fridge, etc., but it's also got a secret toilet. So when you take a look at the back of the van, you've also got a secret toilet. So you open that up, you can open the front up there, and then you've got a full Dometic cartridge toilet. So, I don't know if it'll let me open this. No, it's locked, I think. But effectively, you've got your full cartridge toilet in the back. Obviously, you've got a wardrobe there, your fridge, and you've got beautiful solid wood cabinets. Look at the quality of the joinery on this. These are absolutely solid as a rock, and then you've got your gas sat underneath. All of this in a long wheelbase transporter. Oh, I always love having a look at Jack Shack. Always do some really trick stuff, I have to say, and this is no exception. Beautiful leather in here. So you've got a grey with a red stitch. This is going to remind you of your Audi S1.
It will.
It's got that colour combination in it.
Beautiful van.
It really is looking very, very nice indeed. It's also got a really nice dark burgundy roof on as well. Obviously Dometic awning. They've got the details on the screen here. So 64,990 for this particular one, 2019, with 4Motion and diff lock. Top of the range van, that. Very, very special indeed. Oh, I remember seeing these last time. This is a Jorvik, which are always slightly different. So this is a 6 metre long crafter that they've done this on, but they keep the bulkhead. So when you look at this layout, you've got a front kind of lounge area, beautifully finished sink unit, obviously real wood on here, beautiful porcelain sink, nice big cupboard, TV built in, obviously a nice little Roberts radio sitting in the back there, but then a fixed bed at the back as well. Fridge just underneath the bed. And they're just the most beautiful conversions. You just don't think about keeping the bulkhead. Obviously you still have a considerable garage in these, goes without saying. And that brilliant fixed bed at the back. Well, if you're going to tow a car behind your motorhome, you could do a lot worse than a convertible Abarth. That would do it for me, I have to say. I've got no hair anyway, so none to be left to be blown off in the wind. I'm not sure whether the dog's keen. She's just gone flop now.
This is Puppy having a bit of a minor meltdown, I think.
We've only just started, dog.
It's too
not even
busy.
Been outside yet.
Too busy. I'm too hot and I'm thirsty. I think
Puppy.
is basically this.
Another staple visitor at the show, the orange campers, but this time something a little bit different. A Fiat Scudo. Not seen one of these before, converted, so good to
quite
have
a good looking van actually.
Quick look around this. It is a good looking van. Just have a quick peek inside. You probably saw there, show price 53,995. So you got obviously your bed in the back, looks like an RIB to me. Built-in kitchen, small fridge, usual kind of affair there. Obviously got swivel seat in the front. Not sure if the driver's one swivels or not, but certainly got one swivel seat. And obviously you've got a tambour door rear as well, and then obviously pop top just at the back of this one as well. You've got rear access to the wardrobe, which nice decent size. bit of storage, and then of course you've got your gas locker, nice and safe, built-in blinds and everything. Looks really smart actually, not seen one of those converted before. So, toasting, what do you think?
We had a bit of a run-in with one of these particular styles of toaster a few years ago.
I think
the crumbs, firstly, and secondly, it doesn't really toast. Well, it takes a very, very, very long time to toast.
I think anyone who knows us will know that crumbs from something like that, it just... Ooh. So do let us know in the comments below how you do your toast in a van. What's the most effective way to get proper toast in the van?
We know what we think is the most effective way.
Wait until the end of the video. But yeah, let us know in the comments below how you do your toast. Maybe you get on with one of these, but for us, the crumbs, nightmare.
So we're here at the bit where they've got some Outdoor Revolution awnings and bits and bobs, and we're pleased to see that they've now actually brought out what they're calling the Screen House DLX. So you can see there's two versions of this. There's the 4-panel or the 6-panel, so essentially a square or a hexagon, and this is like their pop-up windbreaks that I really like. It's that same kind of idea.
Outside here, look.
Yeah.
This one.
So if you were watching one of our videos at it was either the NEC or a couple of the shows last year, I really love these windbreaks. And then this Screen House is that same idea. So it sort of pops out, folds down incredibly quickly into just a nice compact bag, and that's it basically. Sort of a couple of minutes and you've put it up. A couple of minutes, you've got it back down again. Nice idea.
So another one that they've got here is the Cayman. Now this is a Cayman FG. Sarah and I have just been debating what the FG stands for. I think it's flipping good. We did test out a Cayman Combo Air last year before. Really liked that awning. We thought it was great quality, really good that you can mount it different ways on your van and all that kind of thing. So yeah, definitely worth checking out the new range of Cayman awnings if you're looking at Outdoor Revolution. Always a good way to have a look at a good range of awnings at a show. Always lots of outdoor displays. Obviously there were some indoors this time as well, and if you're thinking about an awning, the best way to try and choose is to come and have a look at them for yourself, because there's so many different types these days. Poled, air awnings. Obviously you've got ones which mount both ways on the van, front and back. You've got ones which have got side entrances, front entrances, canopies, no canopies. You can bolt on sleeping pods. There's just such a selection. Definitely worth coming and checking them out if you're thinking about it, rather than just jumping in. One of the things you've got to be careful of at this show is just buying stuff because you like the look of it. These boxes here, I really like the look of. I've got no idea what I'm going to use them for, I just like them. Should I buy them?
We're back at the stand of the awning I'm never going to be allowed to have.
And today they've brought Betty!
I'd love a glawning. I don't know why he's so opposed. It's just one of those things.
Think of the size of the bag.
Yeah, I really like it.
Never going to use it. Really good to see that we're starting to get some decent options for the Buzz Cargo. So rather than just the normal Buzz, the Buzz Cargo, this one, some amazing custom furniture in the back of this. Now at the shows you do get to see a few second-hand vans, don't you?
You do.
And there is this.
Lovely 2012 Beach.
California Beach. Looking very nice. Though £32,000, not quite sure how much this would have been brand new, but possibly not much more than 32,000, which shows that if you buy a Volkswagen California, actually, in terms of holding its value, probably not bad at all.
I can't imagine this was a huge amount more than 33 grand back in 2012.
Yeah, I mean,
this we've had a fair bit of inflation since then.
It's a T5.1, but yeah, looking pretty spectacular. I did like it in this era of California where they did jazzy upholstery. I mean, doesn't that just say fun to you? In a way that the current ones, they're very sober, aren't they?
They are. This is a little less sober, a little more fun holiday.
Do like it. You could have one of these as your daily driver.
I could, not at 33 grand though, I can't afford that, crikey.
So really excited to have a quick look at this. This is the Savvy van. It's a Ford Transit. This is actually a development van. It's going around a load of different companies to get different bits and pieces made for it. This one's got the new SCA roof on. Really important we get this right, because obviously this is the basis of the new Volkswagen Transporter when it comes as well. Obviously loads of converters are going to be starting to use this Transit as well. You can see the new interior there. Obviously beautiful seats and everything. Got touch screens which are being developed for this to integrate loads of lithium batteries, those kind of things, all of the different lighting systems and things. It's also got a brand new RIB bed in here as well, with a rail system. So you're able to move this across, lift it up, and if I wasn't standing by the side of it, I'd be able to show you, but effectively you lift that bar up and then you can slide the seat forward just like you would be able to in something like a Volkswagen California. And they've thought about this down here, look, because it's actually got some rubber, so you don't get loads of rubbish in the rails. Looking really good. Really excited to see how this progresses and the other options that get put together for this. Right, we've popped back inside to have a look at a few different things, and we've got a Ford Transit here. It's built on a 310, but this is really interesting because I think this might be the first time ever that I've seen a stand-up size van with effectively a bench seat on rails.
Yeah, well, it's a normal in inverted commas, campervan layout. So what you'd expect from any other kind of transporter kind of conversion. So the kitchen along the back wall.
So you got
opposite
your normal,
the sliding door.
Normal cab seats, rotating cab seats. You've got your fridge underneath, microwave, obviously a full white stand-up size in here. You've got induction hob in this one rather than gas. Obviously a sink embedded, and then as Sarah said, you've got your bench seat at the back on rails, so you can move it forward and back, but obviously you can stand up in it. And I think that's the first time I've ever seen that layout in a tall van. So a high top van done like this.
Yeah, it's different, isn't it? Only a 2-berth because you've not got a pop top, but they have done a lovely job with the roof actually. It's quite nice with the lights.
Yeah, and this one's got a fuel awning on, just the same. Let's have a quick run round the back and see what the garage is like on this. So there you go. That's the rear, and presumably in here, bit of storage space. Obviously, your pump and other bits and pieces in there. And they've obviously carpeted the inside of the back doors and put some blinds and everything else in there. But I'll tell you what, that is an interesting concept. I quite like it.
Nice.
Always good to have a look at something a little bit different. Again, this is a Wildax Proteus. So this one is 58,950. And just as you would imagine in here, it's got fantastic quality from Wildax. We had a really good look at the Wildax models when we went to the show at the NEC about a month ago. Really liked those, and this is no different. So obviously got quite a high floor on this one, so this one's got a nice side step in here. Just pop in here a second. Obviously built-in fridge and everything. Got really decent quality fixings in here. Obviously you've got your twin burner hob. You've got, I think, hot and cold running water in this one as well. Looking very nice in here. You can see there's a Webasto heater, so that's going to be a diesel heater. Really nice build quality. Obviously you've got your fly screens, nice blackout blinds on the windows as well, and obviously your standard Ford Transit custom dashboard layout as well. So this one's a manual. It's also got the screens to be able to close off the windows as well, and the front ones installed. Seems like quite a reasonable price for this, I have to say. 58,950. So you know when you wonder whether you've made the right decision or not, when you see that it's a 16 plate Carthago Sea Tourer, 69,950. This costs less than our van that we've just picked up. Look at the size of it. It's an A-class. Did we do the right thing? I think we did. I think we did. It's a big old van, this, and you've got to be happy with an A-class, but always nice to have a quick look round them, I think. So here you go then, fixed bed at the back. Obviously got a fridge freezer in here. Really nice. Full-size washroom. Basically a full-size shower as well. And then as we come around to the front, you've got an L-shaped seating area. Additional little jump seat there. A huge cab area. Built on a Fiat Ducato, this particular one. And obviously you've got your drop-down bed, which comes down at the front as well. Let's have a quick look at this then. So we've got here a 5-metre Wildex Pulsar. Now this is an interesting one because it's a 5-metre long Ducato. So that's the base that they're using for this, but they do install a high roof on it. So it's quite interesting in terms of layout because they've gone for a fairly traditional, normal small camper layout in this. So you've got your 2 front seats which come out, and obviously you'll be spinning the bench seat round, or you can make it up here, by the looks of it, into a bed acrossways, I believe. And then in the back you've got your toilet, shower, which is actually a really good size in here. Obviously your sink and everything else. High cupboards in here as well, because it is a high roof. And obviously a really decent size kitchen area at the back. A little bit of wardrobe storage, with your table in there as well. If I just come in here and then spin round for you, you can see you've got an oven, fridge. Actually, an awful lot of space for a 5-metre van. So if you're lucky enough to already own a pickup of some description, you possibly could have a 5th wheeler. And if you've not seen inside one before, take a look at this bad boy. Look how much space you get in this. So this has got a slide out. So all of this section here, if you look really closely at the floor, there's a little bit of a lip here. That's because that slides this way. So this is kind of almost an extension which goes out. You go up here, look, you've got a full bathroom in here, absolutely enormous. Obviously you've got your master bedroom which sits over the back of your pickup as well. So it's huge. Sarah's outside with the dog. And you spin round, you've got obviously a load of cupboards, load of storage, huge amount of storage in here. And it is like towing your own static home around. I mean, the size of this fridge alone. Look how big that is. It's absolutely stupendous. So you've got a huge kitchen, like a normal kitchen at home basically. Fantastic living space. And it's even got a secret door. Question is, where does the secret door go? Another massive, massive storage cupboard. So, total cost for one of these? $54,995. So if you've already got a pickup like this and you've got space to store it, maybe that's the answer for you. So if you've not heard of Brown Bird & Co, you may well do soon, because This is this incredible Sprinter conversion that they've done, and will you just look at some of the finer details in here. We've got incredible bits of wood making the entire interior just feel super special. What an incredible conversion. This really attention to detail in here. I absolutely love the little bird that they've got holding the light. Amazing. Even the inside of the back doors, look. The attention to detail on this is phenomenal. Love this real wood. Gives it a real sense of adventure and kind of outdoors living. They've really, really gone to town on this one. What a brilliant van. And if you think that Sprinter's a bit too big for you, they've got you covered. Because with this one, they've kept the 3 seats in the front, done away with all the swivel seat stuff, and basically given you a huge living area at the back. Obviously an amazing fit and finish again. Got this beautiful bark and wood finish. And again, brilliant attention to detail. Right, so we're done.
That's actually been quite a long day. What time is it?
4 o'clock.
Just gone 4.
Got here at 10. I think that's the longest we've ever spent at one of those shows.
I think it's the longest we've probably ever spent at any show.
But that's because we've got a van and we came back here to get a drink at lunchtime, have a bit of a chill out, did a bit of the video edit at lunch. Thought, actually, need to go and do a bit more, so we went and did a bit more.
Yeah.
And we bought some stuff for ourselves, which makes a change. Got some new bowls and plates and things. Finally. For anyone who's been watching the channel, they know we deliberate a lot about that. So we'll do a video about those, but we'll talk about those in a future video. And we've got a new cool bag, which we've been after for a while. Not a Yeti one.
No, we don't want to spend the money of a Yeti.
It's a BE camp, I think, isn't it?
Something like that.
Anyway, what do we think of the show?
So I really enjoyed it, actually. There was some couple of companies there that I don't think we've either seen before, or you don't see at the things like the NEC.
That Merc conversion.
Or
the
Merc
black one.
conversion. Beautiful. Really, really nice.
Wow. Yeah, really special. That. Love that.
Yeah, pretty.
Yeah, it's really good to look round, wasn't it?
Yeah,
really
enjoyed it. And going back after lunch, when it's all just quieting down a little bit, steady stream of people coming out rather than going in, you get the chance to actually properly have a look around at some stuff. Yeah, which is nice. Get some decent footage for you guys, hopefully.
Yeah. Right, seeing as we've now got a van, we're going to keep saying it. We're going off to a pub stopover, which should be good. No idea where it is. Sarah says it's about 10 miles away.
Yeah, I booked it. It looked great. We'll just give it a go. Stick the address in the sat nav and off we go.
Off we go. I can edit the video. We can have a beer. Nice meal.
Yeah.
Back home tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good weekend to me.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed our trip around the show. If you like this channel and the content we produce, and you like us and seeing more of Roxy, then please do like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. It does help us create this content. So we'll see you again soon for some more
Campervan Time.